tonight is the fact that any fight involving this man now has just become an event. It's bigger than just a boxing match. These are events.
He's an aggressive, active fighter who generates a lot of power from his legs. He's always been a consummate professional. With all that he has going on,
Ladies and gentlemen,
well, let's go to Mike
Arena here at the Venetian Macau Hotel Resort. The moment we've all been waiting for has arrived. This is the main event. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBO Welterweight Championship of the world. And it's all brought to you by Bob Arum's Top Rank Incorporated, MP Promotions, with Former Boys Promotions, and Joe DeGuardia Star Boxing, and Art Bolulo's Banner Promotions. Sponsored by Tecate Con Caracter and Empire. Coming to Fox in January 2015, when you mix music, family, and power. The battle begins. Don't miss Empire on Fox. And Viber, spelled with a V, Viber, for official messaging, calling, and the ringtone of the fight. Follow us on Viber. This bout sanctioned by the PBCC Executive Director Leon P. Penasilo Jr. and the World Boxing Organization President Francisco Paco Carcel, Supervisor at ringside Luis Perez. The three judges scoring under 10 points must system will be Levi Martinez, Patrick Morley, and Michael Pernick, and inside the ring, in charge of the action at the bell, your World Championship veteran referee, Gino Rodriguez. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the officials are ready, the fighters are in the ring, and they are ready. So far, the thousands in attendance here at the Venetian Macau, and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, with his trainer Tim Lane, wearing blue with red and white trim. Official weight, 143.6 pounds. A perfect professional record, consisting of 20 fights, 20 victories, including 8 wins by knockout. Today, he moves up to the welterweight division as the challenger from Green Lawn, Long Island, New York, USA. The pride of Stony Brook University and the WBO light welterweight champion of the world, the fighting collegian, Chris and fighting out of the red corner with his trainer, Freddie Roach, wearing light blue and official dragon at 143.5 pounds. His Hall of Fame credentials, 56 victories, including 38 with 8 world titles. From Sarangani Province, Philippines, the 8-time world champion, the reigning, defending WBO welterweight champion of the world, Manny Pacquiao.
So the stage is set now. Gino Rodriguez will call him into the setup. And in case you mention another foul, he's wearing his blue, light blue trunks, and Algieri's wearing blue with white and red.
Well, and Algieri considers himself the true Rocky story. He is a severe underdog, he knows it, but he's not bothered by it. He's ready to achieve what many think is unachievable.
Well, he did it against Provodnikov, and it was the same situation for him there. Trunks look at similar colors. Of course, you know these fighters, Pacquiao has the white on top of his trunks. Algieri has the white going down the side since Manny's on the monitors look not as light as they are in reality. Algieri has his name in the back and Pacquiao has his name on the front. Manny also has the solid red glove, red, white, blue shoes, and Chris has the tassels on his shoes just in case that you're watching the fight in the Moroccan fight, you don't know who Manny Pacquiao is. He's the southpaw to the left of the screen.
And you can see a stark, distinct difference in the two size.
Pacquiao is a lot of people to shot right there, right?
Yan yung gagamitin niya, Pink. Para ma-Pink.
And that's a little bit surprising. Many, and I think the general consensus is that Algieri will have his best moments early, utilizing his movement, that it would be just the opposite of the fight with Provodnikov when he had a terrible first round and had to come on late to win. And Pacquiao is putting on some pressure here. Algieri moves around them. He's very athletic. He moves around there very easily.
He's a great athlete, he's well conditioned. But Manny, you know, for all that he does, when it comes to boxing, he gets real serious. He seems to be able to appropriate the right amount of time to everything that he does in his life, and he has never come into a fight that he wasn't in great shape.
Well, I'll tell you, I've never, in regards to what you say, Colonel, seen any athlete in any sport compartmentalize different categories in their lives the way that Manny Pacquiao is able to do it.
Well, it's so hard to do. You've got to be a constant professional and take every part of your life and be involved with that part, just focus on it. And he's focused for tonight, I can tell you that. So is Chris. That's why it's so interesting. Chris hasn't been anything heavy yet. He's relying on the jab, relying on his height reach. He slipped on the Ducati sign there with his back foot with no power when he went with the right hand. Manny continues to throw his face around, which is probably what he's going to have to do most of the night. And he picks his shot. He's trying to take advantage of his jab.
The whole thing about Algieri's size, the fact that he's so tall and has the big reach advantage, and Pacquiao seemed hardly concerned about that. He said, look, I fought taller fighters, a lot taller fighters than me before. Fought Antonio Margarito, just destroyed him. And he has been working, however, with big guys in his sparring. Victor Polster, who's 5'11", and Mike Jones, who's a 6-footer. So he's been working out with guys who have that same kind of height.
Round one in the fourth, it's a Pacquiao line based on more punches thrown and more activity, more punches landed. But you know, Algieri worked this team on Vegas and Zab Judah, you know, who can move and, you know, zip around a bit. So, you know, he's well prepared for the type of movement of Manny Pacquiao.
I want the same thing. Except the guy is left hand. He's throwing his left hand. And right hand. He's throwing his left hand. Just check on the left. You gotta check on the right.
Saw some bruising there under the eye, surprising. And then after just one round, there's Pacquiao again throwing a punch from unusual angles. I've never seen anybody throw punches from the angles that Manny Pacquiao does.
Really pumped up that eye of his, and we'll see how much of a factor that turns out to be. The Algieri landed in round one, but it was effective. And very important because you can see in the slow motion where he puts the eye down. Manny went after it, but the gloves were up protecting Algieri.
Algieri looked very calm in there to me.
Very calm. I mean, this is a huge stage for him. Fighting on HBO in the United States, and TopRank.com worldwide. It's huge.
But one other new thing, we mentioned, as we see Manny going to the body here of Algieri, with some good shots. This time he incorporated basketball into his life as well, as all those other things that you mentioned.
Did he call out like that? It was a great the fifth is recorded the knockdown. I'm not even going to punch behind it. See the replay. Behind it. that's going to make it a 10-8 round anyway for Manny Pacquiao. The importance of this stage of the fight is that it wasn't a big knockdown. He wasn't hurt by it. And I think if we have the wide spot of the replay, then we'll see that his footsteps from behind him. Gino was in good fight to see that.
And because Algieri went through the nightmare of that first round against Ruslan Provodnikov, I don't think that he had a brief visit to the campus.
I'm very anxious to see the replay to see if what I thought I saw as that slip across the way was exactly what happened. And what punch came just before. But it's officially scored as a knockdown. And he really got with a decent right hand that time. A much better punch than whatever happened to score the knockdown.
As fights wear on, Manny starts putting these punches together. He starts punching 2, 3, 4, 5 punches at a time. And Algieri's going to have to show that he can deal with that.
Well, he doesn't want to mix it up with him, especially early. And there he is with the punch shot with that right hand. That's been effective on a couple of occasions, full threats. He's got new shoes on, which I would expect he has. They're not scuffed up enough, and that's the problem. You have wet logos in the corner at the time of, all right, we're done that, and that's it. 10-8 round full Pacquiao, and we'll have the chance to see the replay.
Chris. Everything is perfect. You got 2 more like this, okay?
All right, we'll take a look at some of the action now with Pacquiao coming forward. You did see a punch, but as he goes back, his legs definitely slip out from underneath it. But the fact that the punch gave momentum to him going backwards, that's why they called it a knockdown. But it's a spurious knockdown.
Yeah, it actually was his right foot, his toe that slipped behind him, and he was in the process of falling down anyway. So Gino called it right. And, you know, when the fight goes into the corner, the referee moves in, so he can't see the feet. So you call what you see. And, you know, Rodriguez is better than more than 70 world title fights. Oh, that's right. This is round number 3. Manny Pacquiao on the assault.
I thought it was interesting in his corner when his trainer said to Algieri, we've got 2 more like this. So in other words, he's figuring on 4 rounds of Algieri basically running, boxing, moving, and then beginning to set down on his punches perhaps and take command of the fight. That might be dreaming, but...
Well, Las Vegas man is typically known to be talking about. He's a former world champion kickboxer. And is working with him in Las Vegas. And of course, Keith Trimble works with him in New York, and they're both here tonight.
And keep in mind that although Manny's taking the early lead here, by this time in the fight with Provodnikov, Algieri was a complete train wreck.
Totally, yeah.
His eye was blown up, his nose was busted, he'd been down 2 times.
Well, in order to offset what already has happened, Algieri needs to win 3 rounds in a row, and he's not winning this round. Manny Pacquiao is outboxing him right now. But it sounds almost calculated the way Chris is fighting at this stage of the fight, according to what Tim was saying in the corner. Algieri facing him, Manny Pacquiao in his back heel. This fight is for the WBO welterweight championship of the world. Manny Pacquiao is that current champ.
He's having some luck with that lead right, Algieri.
Yeah, he is. He's caught it, I think 3 times that I've counted so far with the lead right hand. I think that's just glanced below the chin.
Clearly Algieri has a strategy and they're sticking to it. And it's, as his trainer said prior to the fight, it would not be a surprise strategy. We all know what he's going to do. He's not going to fight in a phone booth.
And he should. But he's giving away these first 3 rounds. And that's for sure. Then he goes to that left-hand lead. When he loads that up, that's his power shot. You can knock a guy out for that. Body shot like that. 6 seconds down the 3rd round of the fight. A little bit of a chess match right now for Manny to try and catch up with this guy and figure him out. But he's won every round.
See what's happening? See what's happening? That shot at the net. Beautiful work. Open up. You gonna spit this? Breathe, breathe, breathe. Just going for the home. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Still round 1. Nothing changed. Everything stays the same. Slowly unfolding.
They believe they have a real handle on what's going on. Pacquiao reaching with the left to the belly and then landing the left.
I gotta be honest with you, Rich. I don't see how it's slowly unfolding. I don't know what they're talking about. I'm at a loss to figure out. I mean, I know he's fighting what he wants to do. I hear what he's saying.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just trying to, you know, put confidence in it. I don't understand. I mean, I understand their strategy for the fight. I don't see it unfolding in any other way that Pacquiao is 4 points ahead after 3 rounds.
Well, Manny is certainly, I don't see like tiring or anything like that. Or in fact, Pacquiao really hasn't unloaded a high number of punches.
Not for him. But, you know, he's been doing a lot of chasing too. And that, you know, that may be what he's saying about, you know, it's working exactly the way we want. We want him chasing him down and trying to tire the only guy out.
Pacquiao's an expert at cutting the ring off and punching from angles.
And now his work rate is coming up a bit and landing body shots. Manny is almost a little frustrated sometimes. He's getting a decent shots out of it.
Well, Manny's coming real good right now. He's cutting the distance. Algieri wants to keep it a distance fight.
Now that's part, if that's what they were talking about in the corner, Algieri he wants to make up there.
Algieri felt that uppercut.
Yes, he did. That right hand lead is good effective for him.
His first punch.
Yeah, he rolls away from that right hand pretty good as he slides down the ropes, did Chris Algieri. No, that's everything that Manny does when the punch lands or doesn't land. And I don't think that one particularly landed. So Algieri, you know, touching Manny up a few times with the right hand. Twice in the round. Just missed that one, did Chris. So he's trying to keep him away with the left jab, and every once in a while go with the right hand lead, which has been effective, and it was effective against Srebrenikov several occasions. But certainly Freddie, who trained Srebrenikov that night, knows everything about Algieri.
Of course, Freddie thought that this fight was for the past 3 rounds.
You know, Freddie is...
he backs his guys.
Yeah, he does. Freddie's Freddie. I learned one thing over a 40-year career, and I know it's
I'm a little surprised that that right hand lead has been as successful as it is for Algieri.
Well, you know, that's the way the lead of southpaw fighters, the right hand down the middle, but he's doing it as a lead shot as opposed to throwing up, throwing the right hand behind the jab. And it has been effective. Let's see what he has to say now. Michael Sterling and Levi Martinez, the both from the United States.
A little more each round, okay? See his checks. Now this time, when you spin him on the rope, pop him, little body come up.
Now we take a look for some of the action from round number 4. Pacquiao coming up from underneath the uppercut. Actually, not in the chin, more in the throat. And that hurts. Pacquiao landing a very damaging left cross.
All right, we get ready to go to round 4. The Colonel Bob Sheridan here with Rich.